Yay, another draw and talk! It's so wonderful to be drawing for you today! Especially because I love the characters that I'm drawing in this video. Yes, I'll be drawing 4 characters in this video. 3 of them I don't actually own myself. I only own the last one, but the one you're watching me draw right now is named Lien, and my friend Nori is the creator of that character. The character is very intelligent, yet so innocently curious about all of everything, basically. I really love her. The second character I draw in this video is called Ramses, made by another friend of mine called Zen. This character's absolutely wonderful. He's a stoic healer, he's like this royal guy, and in any situation he's always like acting very privileged and everything. It's very great. I love this character. Oh, I didn't mention the first character, the one on screen right now. She's a wizard. That might be pretty obvious, but yes, a wizard. The third character I draw in this video is called Lucinda. She's very sweet and caring and clumsy, but at times can be really awesome. She's very great, I love her. Ooh, Lucinda is a, hunter-ranger type thing? I actually forget what it's called exactly. But anyway, so the next character is called Daimi Crimvus, and he's my character. He's loud, rude, and pretty dirty. He's a barbarian. By these titles I've been giving for all the characters, you might have figured out that these are all Dungeons & Dragons characters, and I absolutely love them. They're from a campaign I play in called Blue Moon Harvest, created by Studio Bunny, and it's been so amazing, so incredible. I've enjoyed every second of it, and I'm very glad to have played for so long. We have actually been playing this campaign for a while, like some months. We're not too far from the end now, and it's just been so great. I can't wait to play the next session. Alright, so it is October 21st, 2017. I know there are a good few of you that are fans of RWBY. I'm a big fan of RWBY. I finally got to watch episode 1 in the past week, and it was just so amazing, and I loved it, and I want to talk about it, but of course, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who's, like, waiting. I'll just say that it was really amazing, and I absolutely loved this first episode of RWBY. It was, I think the last scene of the episode was probably my favorite scene, and those of you who have watched it will, might understand why. I don't know, I just thought it was really funny and great. And speaking of series that I enjoy watching, I found I actually don't know if I told you guys how much I love The Wizard of Oz. Just like a book series, story type thing in general. It doesn't have to be like, exactly to the T of like, hey, this is exactly Wizard of Oz, but yeah, anyway, so I don't know if I told you guys how much I love that, but I do. And there are a lot of different Oz series that I really enjoy. And I managed to find a new series to watch. Not that I didn't already know it existed, I actually knew of this series back when it only had a few episodes out, and I guess because I only saw like 1 episode at the time, I was like, huh, I guess it's canceled. Which isn't like something that I would like put past, because there have been a few cartoon series that don't get finished because of lack of interest and everything, or like funding, anything really. But for some reason I assumed that this series was like canceled back when it only had like that 1 episode out. And so I went and looked it up the other day because I was like prompted into looking into a ton of different Oz things in like a conversation I was having with my friends. Basically, we were having a conversation of like, well, what movies do you watch when you're sick? Like, what movies do you watch every time you're sick? And I always, when I was a kid, I would always watch The Wizard of Oz 1939 movie. Nowadays it's different movies, but at the time, you know, that was the movie that our family would watch. So I mentioned that in the chat. And after I mentioned that, we kind of got on a conversation of like different Oz remakes and like all these different Oz things, and I was like, yo, I am like, I know so much about different Oz remakes. Let me tell you guys about all these different things that I found. And then I was like, man, there was this one show that I found, and it was like kind of futuristic Oz world, and she's stuck and everything, and she's trying to get all these different magic things in order to get home. And I couldn't remember much about it at the time. I actually thought it was like about Dorothy's daughter, but I was actually wrong when because I ended up finding the series again, and I was like, oh, it has 13 episodes! I was so excited, you have no idea, because, like, I love Oz shows. There's actually a, I think 80s cartoon, like, anime type of thing and that's like a Wizard of Oz cartoon show, and it was really amazing. I was at the edge of my seat for like most episodes in that show, and it was like really old, but it like would get me. It'd be like, oh my gosh, they're gonna die. Like, there were so many moments where I thought these characters were gonna die. But anyway, so what I was saying was, I really love having new Wizard of Oz based series to watch. So when I found out that this had this futuristic show based on Oz, very, very based on Oz. I mean, the main character's name is Dorothy. When I found out that it had 13 episodes, I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, yes! So I went ahead and watched 8 episodes last night, last night I say now, but it was like earlier in the week. And it kind of messed up my sleeping schedule because I was like, oh my gosh, I had to watch all of it. But at the same time, I was like, I should go to bed now, so I ended up stopping. I should definitely finish watching the series today. I should probably do that. But I am kind of working on videos, so I might have to hold off on finishing the series, unfortunately. But, you know, you did what you gotta do. I'll finish the series eventually. Ooh, I should probably tell you what the series was called. It's called Lost in Oz, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Lost in Oz. And it's really amazing. I recommend it if you like The Wizard of Oz, or if you like fantasy stories, or if you like kind of futuristic magic stories. It's really good so far. I really absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, there's one episode where the Scarecrow, he in order to save something, he gave up his own memories. And now he can't remember much of anything and has a lot of trouble thinking and everything, and I'm like, I was so sad, you have no idea. I was like sitting here like, oh, that's so sad, this poor little guy, I wanted to cry, it was so sad. Like, he had to jump into this magic water that makes you forget things in order to escape from the bad guy, so that he wouldn't get the special thing that the Scarecrow was holding on to, this very important thing that he was holding on to. So he had to jump into that water that would make him forget everything. And when you're hit with that stuff, just the once, then you forget things. But it's not a constant thing, but he jumped into the water, and he's a Scarecrow, so I'm sure he soaked it all up, and now he can't remember how to do much stuff, and he's really he'll say hello, and then he'll turn around and be like, oh, hello, my name's the Scarecrow, and then the other person will be like, yeah, we already met. And it was just so sad. I was just, that's so tragic. I can't get over the fact that he was so eloquent and smart before he did that to himself. And it was just so sad. Okay. I'll stop talking about that now. I'm sure you don't want to hear about me freaking out about that. Anyway, so I hope you really liked the characters in this video. I absolutely love them. Once again, yeah, I'm sure I said that earlier, but yeah, check the description for links to the character creators' pages. I will definitely link them. They're all really amazing artists, and they all really deserve some kind words. If you have anything that you like what they do, go ahead and tell them, because they're really great. They're really great. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful October. Let me know if you've done anything cool this month, or have any plans to do anything cool soon. I would love to know. I still don't have any plans myself for Halloween or anything fall related, but that's fine for me. It was great to talk again, and goodbye.